We went to go see the Super Mario Brothers movie in IMAX. That's right, in IMAX, and I don't think it's that bad or even bad like those mean critics are saying on Rotten Tomatoes, but we'll talk. Hi, how you doing today? It's just Jess here. Hope you're having a good day. And today, yes, so we got the movie, the Super Mario Brothers movie. Is this movie worth it to go in IMAX? Absolutely, yes. Why? Even though I could not find the film for IMAX part, it is optimized for the IMAX experience. The animation looks amazing, crisp in this format, especially when you see what they have come up with for Illumination Studios and Nintendo for this iteration of the movie. The sound system was brilliant with all the nods to the game, such as the pipes, the stars, especially when you play the Nintendo games, you'll absolutely hear an amazing detail in IMAX experience. However, I do want to give you an extended synopsis that IMAX put out on their official website that I'll link below. And the reason why I'm bringing this to you, and I'll read it real quick, is because I always go see IMAX here on this movie review channel here on YouTube, not just to give you the information if you should go, but because I also love the experience of being in an IMAX theater. It's like go big or go home. And obviously I love movies to death. So to me, getting the best experience possible would mean like the best for me in my day, in my life. So the reason why I bring this up, because John Wick Chapter 4 especially, and even Dungeons and Dragons did not have this, not like the other IMAX movies that we've seen on this channel that I've reviewed that say film for IMAX. That means you get the expanded aspect ratio as well as a proprietary sound system. However, for Mario it's a little bit different, which I'll put it up a screen for you right now. So it says the IMAX release of the Super Mario Brothers movie will be digitally remastered into the image and the sound quality of the IMAX experience with proprietary IMAX DMR digital remastering technology. The crystal clear images coupled with IMAX customized theater geometry and powerful digital audio create a unique environment that will make the audience feel like if they're in a movie. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, and I'll show it to you on screen, is because other movies that I go see IMAX to give you, the viewer, information if you should go in IMAX, not everyone has that extra part. Some of them don't even have a synopsis, and some of them just have like, oh, it's just like a 2-sentence structure. However, for this movie, I thought it was fascinating to relay the information for you folks, because to me, since I love IMAX, I want to give you information if you should go to IMAX, because I know there's Dolby 3D, there's like a lot of different premium theater experience. For me, for being an advocate at IMAX theater, I had a great time, and I want you to know it's not just me shouting up from the rooftops that you should go see this in IMAX. No, there is concrete evidence backing up from IMAX himself, and like I said, I'll link it below so you can check it out yourself as well. Super Mario Brothers movie is a fun action adventure comedy animation video game adaptation from the hit series of the video game genre Mario. I'm gonna be very honest with you guys, there is a lot of controversy surrounding this video game. If you're a gamer, if you played the game, if you've never played the game, how easily accessible this is, and we're gonna talk about it, all of it right now. But I want to give you some prerequisites before we even dive deep into the review of this movie, because I want you to know where I'm coming at so you can see the educated review that I have for you guys. I am a gamer. I don't know if you know, I am a PlayStation gamer at heart. I played video games ever since the PlayStation 1 that I got when I was a little kid. However, I do have played Nintendo. I don't have a Nintendo console right now. If I have images right now or videos, this is of me camping out. I have camped out for the Nintendo Wii that came out back in the day when I was younger. I might have a video to show you right now. If I do, it'll be up here. I got Super Smash Brothers with it, Mario Party, Mario Kart. However, now I'm usually more into like adult themed narrative games. That's why I love the PlayStation, because it's like more mature content. However, I do like Nintendo games when I go to a friend's house. I live in Chicago, Illinois, and we have like this upscale cafe, nightclub, gamers lounge where you dress up. There's computers, there's Nintendo Switch, there's shots, there's cocktails, there's good looking drinks, and you can play every game there. Mario Party, Mario Kart. And whenever I go to a friend's house, like for Halloween parties or for any type of parties, we still play like Nintendo. So I know of the genre. I played genre. I remember the first Mario game I played was Super Mario Galaxy 1, and I beat it, and I thought it was amazing. But I got older, and not that I don't play it now, I just don't own a Switch. If I ever date a girl and she loves Switch, then yeah, of course I'll have it, but not something that I always play every single day. I just want you to know that I am a gamer tackling this review in that aspect. But let's be honest, to be very honest with you, I feel like even though I did like this movie, I gotta be like analyzed with you. It is made for kids. Like, I don't think it gives into the nostalgia factor that probably you're my age, that growed up with Mario when we were like teens or young kids or our childhoods. Yes, everything is there, but the movie, first and foremost, it feels like it's tackling for kids. That's the thing that I got. Like, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I like this movie, but it feels like they thought of the kid first, which it's not a bad thing. I mean, they're the ones playing the Switch now. I mean, we're probably playing other things like Fortnite or whatever, you know, but it's like the same thing. They're not playing Elden Ring. You can't even play Elden Ring on the Nintendo Switch. It is the people who made the Minions movie, so it's from Illumination and Nintendo, and they're teaming up to bring us this nice iteration of Mario, but I did like for what it was, and I can see for the future installments what they can iterate for the IP itself if they want to make a cinematic universe in the Mario franchise for this. And yeah, at the end of the day, there is a story to it, but I don't think it's those critics are saying that they want it to be the extent of it. Like, I feel like they never played Mario games, so to them, they thought they were going to get the information they needed from this IP medium installment in the movie to fill in their knowledge gap, but at the same time, not every movie needs to be geared for everyone. And a lot of people who will have fun with this is if you played the game, if you know of the IP, if you know that there is a story. Yes, there is, but I can see why the critic would say, oh no, there isn't no story, that it's tacked on after. And yeah, I can kind of see that from a, I don't want to say critic perspective, because I'm always I'm your man's reviewing this review, but at the same time, yeah, the story could be lacking. I mean, it is there, but it just felt a little bit different in the terms of the aspect of the meaning of the movie that the movie is portraying for us as a viewer. With the runtime of 90 minutes, I can see why it's a little bit short, and a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, it's too short, it jumps from scene to scene to scene. But at the same time, remember, this movie is probably geared towards kids, so kids are not really like us, like the adults are like they're moving around, they're kids. Even me being an adult, I still move around and stuff, like I cannot stay still. So with a 90-minute runtime, which is like an hour and 30 minutes, I think it's a great sweet spot. Plus, if you don't know, Nintendo also got burned to the max with their 1993 Super Mario Brothers human movie, which was a disastrously bad movie. I'm so sorry to say that. I can't believe I'm saying that it's a bad movie, but sometimes they needed that to crash and burn so this can fly. And honestly, I'm so thank God they took another chance in the meeting of movies, because this is so amazing, especially with animation that Illumination has provided for us. In the beginning, Chris Pratt, a lot of people talking about his voice. Oh, he's so weird, he doesn't sound like Mario. Why didn't they bring Charles Martinet? But at the same time, like, once you see the movie, it's like Charles Butler when we saw him in Elvis. After like 5 minutes, you just accept that it's Mario. I mean, not everyone's gonna sound the same at the same time. Plus, it also works in the confines of the movie because he's playing off other actors. There's sounds in the background, he's talking to different characters. It's not always like, it's me, I'm Mario. Like, it's not always that high-pitched Italian accent, which it's not bad, but I'm just saying some people in the comment sections of other, even in the theater that I was at, they were like, we didn't want to hear that all the way through. Like, who? I mean, yeah, that'd be amazing, but a lot of people don't like that. But it feels like the cast had a good time making this movie because you can just see how they played off from each other, from the voice actor, and every single voice actor that did this movie for the portrayal of the character was amazingly done. However, this is one of the criticisms I do have. It just feels like a compilation of the greatest hits in video games bunched together, then tacked on the story after. Yeah, there is a story, like I said, but it felt like, oh, we need to get from this IP Mario, we need to get this. It felt like, oh, we need Luigi's Mansion, now we're at the Donkey Kong, now we're in training, now we're in Mario Kart. Surprisingly, no Super Smash Bros. Brawl, which is why, I mean, hopefully that comes in a sequel. Not every character in the Mario franchise is here, but it does flow seamlessly fast from every single point. So, oh my gosh, we're here, oh, we're racing now, oh, we're fighting, we're doing this, we're doing that. That's good or bad depending on what type of viewer you are. I do want to point in one thing though that I did love about this movie is Princess Peach. You guys know me on this channel, I'm a guy, I love females, sometimes a little bit too much, but Anya Taylor-Joy, who plays Princess Peach, is perfect for that role, not just because she's a gorgeous, perfect babe, but she's also a princess in real life. Plus, to be very honest with you, she drives a bike, which I'll put on screen right now. When I play Mario Kart, I don't know about you, but I always choose women, I always choose bikes. That's just the thing that I have. And yeah, one thing that I do want to iterate on her character is that she's not a damsel in distress. When I went into the movie and I saw some interviews, I thought, oh, they're just gonna save her. No, I mean, there is a storyline, and basically Bowser is trying to destroy the Mushroom Kingdom, but with the help of Mario and other companions, they try to attack him in order to try to stop it. Not gonna tell you what happens because that's no point in watching the movie. However, other than being gorgeous and beautiful, she's a leader, she has people beneath her, she actually fights, and she also needs Mario's help in order to combat Bowser. She's not just being saved, she's the one helping the people to be saved. To me, it's literally cool that she's actually having this character arc, because Princess Peach, a lot of people are like, oh, just a girl, woman, damsel in distress. No, she actually has like a lot of weight to her character. She fights, she shows Mario a lot of things, she stands up for herself, she has an army, she's a leader. She's not just someone that needs to be saved, she's the one creating the team to be saved. And I loved it. I was like, oh my gosh, like a lot of people are gonna grow up with this, watching Princess Peach, Mario, the men and women, like they need each other to combat evil. And that was so cool, like that was a good message, and I absolutely loved it because I was like, dude, hell yeah. When I was growing up, it was always saving the princess's story, and not always that's bad, but I'm just saying it's so cool how they did this narratively speaking for the audience to see. And yeah, there's a ton of hidden gems. There's a ton of visual references and even sound designs for the music. Like I told you, the pipes, the places that they go, even the secret cameos that pop up in the movie that are not present in the marketing material. And yes, there is a mid and end credit scenes towards the movie, so do not leave your seat. It's a fun, action-packed ride throughout the whole thing. Before we end this, I can see why critics are not liking it, because they probably never played the game. Have they played games? Are they video gamers? Do they play games now during downtime? Did they go on a premium screen? They just go on the regular screen? Like, what is the details of these critics that do not liking this movie? Why? Because it's made for kids? The story is not there? I can see their argument as well. I mean, I'm being very honest with you. I mean, it is there as a friend, as your YouTuber, as your mans. It is there, but to the extent of the critics are saying, they think it's not there. But to be very honest with you, it's there. I don't know why they're making such a big deal of it. Oh, and the voices are fine. Everyone did a good job with this first IP. Remember, Nintendo was for the longest time, they were scared to get into the movie business because of the disaster of the 1993. But this movie, I really hope it does good money, and I really hope you get to see it. And if you did, let me know, because I want to go see this more, the sequels. I love video game adaptations. We just had The Last of Us. Sonic's still amazing, but this movie sets up for a sequel. At the end of the day, with everything that I just told you, I'm gonna give this a B+. I did have a good time with it. I'm telling you, if it was like an Elden Ring movie, oh yeah, it would be different. But a B+, I had a fun, damn good time with it. If you made it this far, I appreciate you so much. Maybe consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on notifications so you never miss a video. With that, take care, bye.